guys, Tiffany here. Welcome to my Quilting Life Insomniac Quilting Series, episode number 28. Wow. 28 already. That's okay. It's already March, so I guess time just goes fast. Or maybe I just do too much. Or maybe I don't do enough. I don't know. So, welcome guys. If you're new to my channel, head down there, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, get notifications when I'm live, and like my videos. Or not. I don't give one heck of a care in the world if you don't. I'm trying to find my video now. So, anyways, yes, it's time to get our pajamas on and hang out and do what I do best. So, make quilts, you know, those kind of things. Ah, there's my video. Now I got to make sure that the volume is down. So, let's, hi Jill. What was I going to say? I have no idea. I guess I'll just get right to what I was doing. Everybody knows I'm making these blocks right here. And now with what's left over of these blocks, I'm making a pinwheel type deal, which is, hi Karen, is that right there. So I'm going to go ahead and start chain piecing those through. So yeah, if I can get my chair nice and comfy. You know, I don't ever get myself fully, totally situated before I start these videos. I just kind of go. Kind of funny. All right. So I'm going to get in my seat all nice. Okay. Turn my music on just a little bit. Only I can hear it. You can't. So how is everybody doing this wonderful evening? For me, it's rainy and cold, so I have to have a sweater on because it's like literally cold. I've been chilling all day. Oh, that's what I was doing. Okay, so let me move this pieces down here, although there's really no way to get them completely out of order because one goes one way and one goes the other. So I'm going to take this whole stack right here, keep them in this wonderful direction. I'm also going to change your guys' angle to be right there. And I'm just going to start sewing these together first, run them all through, snip them all apart, and then run the next set through. And there's no seams to match at all, so this should go hopefully super quick. Hopefully. That's the big word here. Hopefully. These are like pinwheels with straight pieces, which still considers them a pinwheel. So that's a good thing. Just straight, which is still fun because it's going to add interest to however I lay this quilt out. And I seriously still, I don't know why, but no matter what way I lay these out, I really want to do sashing and cornerstones with that other fabric that I thought I was going to use on the back of a quilt, and I decided that it looks good with these, so I'm going to use it with this instead, I think. Not really, I think. I know, because that's what I want to do. I think it will look really cool. No matter what I do. No idea what I'm going to do yet, but it will be cool. I'll probably have to lay it all on the floor, which is no big deal for me. Hi, Sue Ann. Your blocks look good. Hi, Cindy. Sunny in New Mexico, quilting my granddaughter's quilt that I taught her how to make. Oh, wonderful. That's awesome. Hi, Robbie. Glad everyone is here. Today I tried to come on closer to 10 to get more things done because I have company coming in from out of town tomorrow. So I would like to do my best to try to sleep tonight. Even though we all know that's going to be impossible, but I'm going to try anyway. I want to be rested up so I can find something to do and hang out. My aunt's coming in, if you guys didn't know. You guys met her in a previous video. Trying to think when. I don't know. It was just like a meet my aunt. It was a sew Sunday and meet my aunt, or maybe it wasn't a sew Sunday. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was a sew Sunday though. But she's coming in for tomorrow and the next day, so I'm going to hang out with her. So I probably won't get a chance to get any sewing done. And if I do, it won't be much because I want to visit with my aunt. So that's going to be the awesome, fun part, is hanging out with her. Hi, Pamela. Everybody's here tonight. Look at that. It's okay, sweet. From my head to my feet, yeah. Totally having fun with this quilt, though. I have 100% no idea what's going to happen when I lay this thing out. Because I guess I had miscounted or something. So I ended up making too much of the other block, the other way that I did. So this way it will be different, and I can't alternate them because there's only 14 of these, and I think there's like 28 or something like that of the other way. So I can't go alternate. So I'm kind of thinking I'm going to build the quilt where these are all in the middle and then use the other blocks to go around these. I think that would look really cool. So that's kind of my idea right now, but we'll see when I lay it out how it looks, because I got to lay it out on the floor, obviously. And I really not looking forward to crawling around on the floor because I've been getting out of breath so easily lately. So, but that's okay. If I just do it nice and slowly, I should be good. It's raining here too, guys, and it's been raining like crazy. Hi, Loretta. Oh my God, my son's school closed due to the coronavirus. Like the coronavirus is seriously just a common cold. Like the flu kills more people a year. Why is everybody so worried about this thing? Stay in your homes and just don't get sick. Don't let anybody cough on you. How about that? Sorry. You know how it's one of those things. I went to the doctor's yesterday and that's all they want to talk about. And then I went to the doctor's today and guess what? That's all people want to talk about. It's like, but it's the common cold. It's not as bad as the flu is. So I don't know. I didn't even learn about it until I was told about it from on here. So I don't know. Since then, I've looked it up and I'm like, I don't know. I'm tossed whether it's horrible or not horrible, honestly, because I think my bronchitis is bad. I know that if I get sick with anything, though, because of my weakened immune system, yes, it could probably harm me, but I don't leave my home, so I'm good. And the same people come into my home over and over, so I think I'm good. For now. We don't get a whole lot, so I'm loving it. Hi, Lisa. And the weird thing about the coronavirus, well, not weird, I guess, but people are worried here where we live, but nobody leaves this area. Like the snowbirds are here. They don't go out of town when they're here. And the people that permanently live here don't go anywhere either. So I don't even know how it's going to get to this town because we're literally in the middle of nowhere, you know, on a lake. So unless anybody in my town is driving out of town to places where it is, which isn't really that many. I mean, every state probably has it or something. I don't know, but I don't think anyone's getting it here. I think more people have the flu here because the last time I went to the emergency room, everybody with the flu was there. Everybody. And I didn't get it, which was good because I had already been sick and I had bronchitis. So, and I'm at the end of it, finally, after all this time. I still have a cough, but I'm good. work at a school and people are so paranoid. Stop it already. It's just sad that nursing homes have so many deaths. But if they get sick, if you're in a nursing home, that's the thing. People in nursing homes get sick a lot. I used to work at a nursing home. They get sick from anything. Anybody that goes into those places gets sick, and they're older. So that's the reason, and they're already oh my God, I can't say it. Their immune system's already compromised. So, I mean, it makes it kind of worse for them, but all the stores everywhere are running out of toilet paper. Like, seriously, you need toilet paper. This coronavirus does not cause diarrhea, so why do you need toilet paper? If you're stuck in your house for 14 days, you only need what? Let's see, seven rolls of toilet paper, one roll for 2 days. And if it's a full household, then you only need 14 rolls. You don't need the whole store worth. And then hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer kills 99.9% bacteria. But guess what hand sanitizer is? Alcohol and water. So guess what you can make yourself? Alcohol and water. Your own. I mean, just wash your hands in the sink then. It makes no sense. And hand sanitizer can dry your hands out too, unless it has aloe in it. So they're buying that up like crazy. We couldn't find any at the store. And then everyone's buying face masks. But I don't see anybody wearing the face masks. When I went out yesterday and today, nobody's wearing face masks, but the stores don't have any. I mean, I don't get it. It's not preventing anything if you're in your home. The reason why I wear a face mask is because of the dust here in my room. It's making no sense. And then they're buying toilet paper over bottled water, but bottled water is gone too. I mean, there's more toilet paper gone than there is bottled water, but I don't know. It makes no sense, the things that people are buying. They think everybody's going to turn into a zombie, maybe? I don't know. That's what my son says. He says it's just going to be a zombie apocalypse soon. That's all. He's probably right. Oops, sewing without thread. Two kids at the school had it, so potential for lots of people to get it. School should be open again. Oh, man. Hi, Anne. Welcome to all those that are joining. I saw the number of people watching go up too. So if you can't talk, that's okay. Anyway, I don't want to talk about the coronavirus because I think it's stupid. It's not really, I don't know. I read the symptoms. It's not bad. Achy, stuffy head, fever. Just relax and drink some NyQuil, because it's not the NyQuil is the achy, stuffy head, so you can relax medicine. Or not NyQuil. Yeah, Vicks, NyQuil. Yeah, that's what it is. It's for sick at night. Being sick. It's nighttime medicine, but nighttime cough and cold medicine. Anyway. So I finished I was on Sunday I was working on the star to make a pillow sham. So I finished one star today. I really haven't done anything but that today because last night I was in here and I cleaned up all the fabric from making that video of my mail video. So I got it all put away. And if you remind me, because I keep forgetting to show the quilts that I made, and then if you remind me, I could show you my room and how I organized it a little bit differently. I just moved fabric from one shelf to another, honestly, but I did it on purpose because my desk for the brother machine has been sitting over there open this whole time so that my ironing board can be on this side so that I could show off my birthday quilt, so that that's open and available to be seen. And yeah, so I put the brother machine desk over there, and it's in front of a shelf, which is no big deal because it's not blocking anything but bolts of flannel fabric behind it. But it's and then I moved, but it was a hassle to reach up there and look for specific fabric for something. So instead I moved my fabric around, and actually while I'm talking about it, I'll just show it now. So I moved all of my fabric that I would use for sashings and all that kind of stuff all right here. And then it used to be up there and there on those two shelves. And then this right here is all those panels and the matching fabric to the panels right there where I'm pointing my finger. So them from this side of the shelf to up there. And then the stuff that was on the shelf, all my old fabrics are now on this side right here on the bottom. And then I put boxes up here so that I can put more tall bolts, because I got lots of yardage, which you guys saw the video, so you know that there was more yardage that I was able to bolt up. So from this pink roll, not the pink one, but from that over to right where my finger is, that's all new. The solid ones this way, that from that orange beyond, those are the ones I already had. And then a couple of things went up there, because I had a little bit more room up there to put a couple things up there. So now it's all in this area and it's easier to find, which is good. And then again, my older prints on the bottom are behind the waters are separated with two flannel prints that were sitting up on that shelf, just collecting dust, because that's all they really do. It's a little bit more cleaner because the boxes on the other shelf used to be down here. And I just stuck them all up there instead, so that I was able to clean up just a little bit. So it's a little bit better. And I can find fabric easier, I think, just like that. So it's not much, but it's cleaned up now a little bit. That's what I spent last night doing. I didn't spend long doing it, but because I didn't press everything. I usually press fabric when people give me fabric and then bolt it up, but I didn't press anything. I kind of just folded it all up and put it away for now. So, because I told Scott I need more comic book cards. He says, do you remember where we got them? And I said, on Amazon, I think. I'm pretty sure it was Amazon. And it was a 200 pack. I'm pretty sure we ordered a 200 pack, because it's about 200 bolts of fabric here, and all of, I'm out of comic book cards completely, and I'm using the foam again. But the foam, for me, my setup, the foam actually makes it thicker, because it's rolled smaller, so I could fit more on a shelf using the comic book cards as opposed to using the foam. So that's why I prefer the comic book cards. So I told him I need more, so that way I can clean up the rest of everything, you know. Tell us again the measurements of your block pieces. Okay, let me grab the other ones. There were 8 fat quarters. I cut 2 5.5-inch strips and 2 3-inch strips. Then I subcut into 3-inch subcuts. So this is subcut into a 3-inch square, and then I did the same with 2 yards of white fabric, which is 8 fat quarters, and then the 5.5-inch strips were subcut into 3-inch rectangles, same with the background whites. So this is what I got from these, and then I'm working on the leftover pieces for this, because there was more of these than there was of the other. So if I would have added another strip from another fabric, or maybe 2 strips or so of the 3-inch squares, I would have been able to make more of those blocks. But that's okay, because I'm going to get creative by using both the blocks in one thing. Again, this is improvisational. I'm just making it up as I go, so it's okay. All right, no seams to match except for the center. Lining everything up nicely. I'm going to chain piece all these through, and by the time I look like I have like 4 pieces left to chain piece through, I will turn my iron on. It's not very hard to make this. This is very simple, the cuts and stuff. I was just trying to be creative with 8 fat quarters. And in all, I'll probably use, with some sashing, I'll probably use another 1/2 half yard for sashing. Actually, more than half yard. I'll probably use 3/4 of a yard for sashing. And then I'm going to use 2.5-inch strips from the white to do cornerstones. I think this is just me thinking, you know, randomly. So I'll probably need not very many cornerstones. So I'll probably need 1 strip to 16 pieces. So I'll probably need 2 strips. We'll see. 2.5-inch strips. We'll see. We will see. I want to lay it all out first and play with it and see what happens. Because it's definitely different, whatever it's making out of all this. And I'm having fun with it. I like making things up as I go. For some reason, that's more freeing than anything in the quilting. Just making it up and having fun with it. Hi, Tammy. Thank you. If I didn't say thank you enough. Going to leave and get some. Okay, Pamela, we'll see you next time. Good night. Sleep well. Comic book board is found on Amazon, but there's another company that sells it. And actually, never mind. It's right here because I was looking for it so that I can remember what exactly one I bought. Oh my goodness. I've been making stacks of things to make sure that I can refine stuff again. It's called Magazine Board. This is exactly what the cover is that I bought. So it's 8.5 by 11-inch boards. And according to the paper, it came from Columbia Hobby. But it was shipped from Amazon. Let's see. Comes in a 100 pack. No, these are the same exact thing. Yeah, so it comes in a 100 pack, and this is what they look like. It's been a long time. It's been since 2018 since I bought these, both of them. So I guess maybe I got 2 100 packs to equal 1,000. I mean, to equal 200. And it wasn't 100 pack. So it was 100 count. 2 of them makes 200. Yeah, quantity 2. Okay, so yeah, I bought 200 to start with, and I used them all up. Yeah, I pulled them out just to make sure I get the same exact ones again. You know, because I think we paid like $11 or $12 for the whole order, you know. It wasn't much, but I have to wait till like next month. Hi, Future Cat. Hi, Beverly. Why do we have 26 watching and only 6 thumbs up? Pamela, I thought you were going to bed, but thanks for the reminder. Love the improv blocks. So cool. Me too. I have so much fun just doing whatever. That's just why I like scrap piecing too, because I think I just like messing around and seeing what happens kind of thing. I'm a definitely see what happens kind of person when it comes to quilting. It's like exciting and like, I don't know, what's the word? When you get anxious to see what's going to happen. And these are just simple, easy blocks. Not much has gone into them. I chain piecing the whole entire project. So it's quite simple. No seams to match. Except for the 4 patch and then matching the blocks itself. Other than that, there's nothing to match up. You're very welcome. I'm glad. I got it all put away too, Tammy. Except for one. One has already been claimed for a project. So it's sitting with the getting ready to design and make project pile. And I sort of kind of have a design in mind, but I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do. Whatever I do, I will teach it though. Just probably, I might just go for it and do it all in one video kind of thing and just record it and time lapse everything else that's involved, you know, show the parts of what to do and then time lapse the rest. It shouldn't be too hard because it's being made with panels, so. Oops, I forgot to turn the iron on. And I still have to move the star, which I'll show you when I go over to the iron. Because I have it over there and I want to keep it laying flat. All right, so I'm going to take these apart. So this is what I've made. It's like a pinwheel, just made with straight pieces. Now I'm going to press it all. And then we're going to go to the fur and lay it out on my design floor. Hey, Cheryl. Yep. Say hello to all the other insomniacs out there. All right. Let's go over to the iron, but this time I'm just going to turn you guys over to it just like this. Beverly, I like your improv. It gives me a lot of ideas. I have so much tuna, half-inch jelly rolls, and fat quarters. Awesome. Well, hello there, Beverly, and hopefully you get some more ideas from my other videos as well. Jelly rolls and fat quarters. Awesome. Well, hello there, Beverly, and hopefully you get some more ideas from my other videos as well. Here's my star. So it's kind of scrappy, obviously. Both of them are going to be like this, except the center of the other one will be something different, a different color. That's how it'll lay out. So I think it looks cool. It's too bad that this darkness didn't end up right here, because I think then it would have looked like really cool. But that's that for now. I got to lay it out of the way. I have my big huge stack here of things that need to get done. This is my stack right here. These are quilts that need to be bound. Oh, and I guess I'll show you this one too while I'm messing with the pile. So this is the one I did for on the long arm and showed you guys what I did. I haven't held it up since I finished it. All right, here's that. So I made this with my when I was showing you guys how to make the blocks for my birthday blocks, like giving you ideas and showing you how to make blocks. This is what I had made. It's just lap size. I'll come show you some of the quilting. Oops. It's kind of consistent through the whole entire thing, the same kind of quilting throughout. Just different at the same time. It's the same but different. So I'm 100% sure my mommy will be super excited. I just did the same thing in all of the snail trail blocks with the feather. And bottom row.
And there's a secret message right there in that block, if you could see it. It says, I love you. And then the back, I did a tag for her, and I hand sewed it on, although I did really sloppy with it this time. And then the quilting looks really cool on the back, because you can't tell in this from the side front because I used purple, but on the back you can see the purple. I just went around the whole entire thing with purple, but you can actually see the quilting really, really good on the back. It's just a pink and purple stripe, and it looks really, really cool, the quilting. So that's that. I just need to bind it and get it off into the mail to her because she lives not here. Let me slide it back under here because I have so many things to get finished. I have a table runner to finish and all sorts of stuff. All right, so let me press these blocks now. And then I got to move the kid bed so that I can lay on the floor. I mean, work on the floor. You guys can hear the radio, right? Can't hear that radio, right? I'm hoping not. I'm just going to open all these, press them back. And they should be the same exact size because they're made with the same exact size blocks as the other ones. If I can hear that really good, then you guys, I know, can hear it. Yes, I have a video on how I quilted, but I only have a video on how I quilted the first 2 rows, unfortunately, because it was done in Insomniac number 25, I think. Don't get me. I don't know exactly. Hi, Misty. I save all your YouTube so I can go back and watch them. Awesome. Well, for the Insomniac videos, all of them are in a, if you go on my page here, I'm going to show you how this works real quick. So when you go to my Quilting Life page, it goes home, videos, playlists, community, channels, and about. You can find out about me or get my address or anything under about. Channels is the channels I follow, which there's a bazillion. Community is where I can post updates or something to let you guys know in advance. And then playlists. Playlists has, you won't see some of these like Jordan Fabrics I watch, but the Insomniac quilting series or any of my videos you will see. So Sunday videos, my bag making videos, patterns that I have designed, 25 patch blocks. You can see everything that I do, my 39th birthday videos of all those blocks that I made, all those blocks. Those are all in my 39th birthday video thing. Yeah, so all my albums are in there. There's also just specific quilt things and then, you know, the rest. So that's how that works for you guys. Good night, Robbie. Long, busy day tomorrow. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Tammy. Awesome. Okay, so let's get more of these pressed. So just remember, you can go to all my videos that way, you know, find the album and then find it. Probably easier. And with Insomniac videos, in the description has a little bit about what I'm doing in it, but I don't title the video of what I'm doing purposely because it's a mystery and you got to watch it to find out what's in it, right? Just like a TV episode. So yeah. Just have to watch it. Find out that way. Okay. So many to press. Oh, there's only 14 to press. I got the chills. It sucks. Can't see the comments either. I'm away from the screen momentarily. Not wearing my new shirt. No, because I'm cold. So I'm wearing a sweatshirt. It's raining here, so, and I get cold really easily. But it will get worn as soon as it's not cold anymore. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can't turn that darn thing off. There we go. Oh, wait, it doesn't do that. Hi, Sandy. Comments coming through. Yep, your comment is coming through. Tammy just woke up, accidentally woke up my husband. I guess I have to say goodnight. Okay, Tammy, good night. I'm sorry. I know what it's like to wake him up. I feel bad, but then I don't. I'm like, yeah, get over it. Almost. 2 more pieces. 2 more pieces. Add some more water in this thing. I like steam. I must have steam. And a mess of water on the floor as well. And myself. Okay. Hi, Sue. I'm only gonna be here a few minutes. I'm tired for once. That's okay. I don't mind. All the snow gone here in Illinois will be. We're going to have an early spring. It's okay. I'm doing pretty good. I hope you guys are. Awesome here. Besides the cough and the rain making my joints and stuff hurt, but I'll get over that. I'll just set that right there, I guess. Okay. Only a few more to go. I brought over this too if I needed to set it down real quick, my little iron saver thingamabobber. But I doubt I'll need it. It was buried on a shelf over there on the other side of the room. Almost ready to build something here. Been missing everyone's videos lately with all the stuff going on in real life. So have I. And by the time I can get to watching their videos, I need to make my own, you know? But I'm doing my best. All right, one more. And we can take both stacks and go to the floor. I do have to move the baby bed though, or toddler bed, or whatever it's called. Because it is kind of in the way. And I did not cut sashing because I want to lay this out first and then see without, as opposed to what it would look like with. All right. Locks made. There's 14 of those. And then I'm going to, hi Jim. Really interested to see what secondary patterns appear when you put these together, right? All right, let me throw this out of the way. Okay. I need to move a box real quick. I'll put it under my computer, I guess. Okay. Let's go to the floor. Let's hope that this will be good. Oh, it's not going to stay standing on its own, guys. There we go. Good enough. There's those. Oh, nope, you can't even see it all. How about this? This is even better. We'll put you under the table. Awesome. Okay, and there's those. What I think I'm going to do is, like I said, okay, come on, turn. There we go. Put that there so I can see. I think what I'm going to do, there's only 14 of these. I'm going to put these in the middle. Nope, that's too close to that one. This one there. This one there. Nope, nope, yep. Let's roll another charm. Take it down the road. Someone go. Oh, let's see. That one there. Let's see, what equals 14? I'm trying to think right now. 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that won't work. I'll have to do it like this. 1, 2, 3. That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 10, 11, 12. So I'll probably just use 3 more real quick. Let's use this one, and this one. And then I'm going to go around this with the other pieces. And we're going to see what happens here. All right, one more. Nope, those two pieces match. Turn it around. Now I'm going to go around it with these. Let's see how this looks. That. Try not to put matchies next to each other. This is going to be kind of cool, I think. We will see. Oh, there's too many of those. No, I don't want no 2 colors. Nope, that looks dumb. This will have to go. Ooh, yeah, that looks kind of cool. No, it does not. Too many of those next to each other. No, I don't like it already. Could always make 2 quilts. 2 small quilts. That looks dumb. Very dumb. I'm going to clean these up real quick. Do something else. I don't like it already. You know when you just don't like something?
Okay, let's try with these only. That way. I'm right in front of the camera. I'm out of the way far away. Oops, this one like that. Ooh, I kind of like this. Not that piece though. That piece. Oh yes, I like this. And then I'll put the other ones around, maybe? You'll see in a second. Let me build some first. I don't know how many across and down I can do. No, let's not put that one there. This one. Nope, not that one. This one. Nope. That way. That way. There we go. Totally blocking. Two by 7 is the only factorization of 14. Sue finished a quilt top today, started quilt doodles block of the month, now getting back to quilting. I'm thinking about doing some crocheting. Okay. Are you sewing on a machine or English paper piece in the flower garden? Okay, that's what somebody's doing. Okay. To teach me. Again, I'll probably do it after the garden. Post a picture before with the borders on my Instagram. I designed 2 mountain blocks. Like, am I on your Instagram, Sue? Like, I don't remember all the people I follow, honestly. I follow so many. I think I have a full top blanket crocheting project that I'm juggling. Keeping me busy. Variety is good, Jill. Looking forward to it. Try to do all 3. I agree. Honestly said. Project, try pulling the one. Okay, I'm gonna put that down there and keep going. Aha, that one looks good there. I'll show you guys once I get a little bit further laying these out. So it's creating that same pinwheel, by the way. There. Nope. There's 2 of those same things in here. Put the blue one. Here we go. That matches. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Completely out. Nope, don't want those 2. one. This row. Blocking the camera. Sorry about that. No other choice when you guys are hanging out down there with me on the floor. Oh my goodness, an exact amount. And now I just have to add the sides. Let's see how this works. Oops, I don't want those two there. Let's swap. Swap. Nope, don't want those two there. That could be fine there. Swap. There we go. Swap. Oh. Swap. Okay. Perfect. And no. No. Yes. That looks better. Ta-da! There we go. Okay. Now to put the sides on. That's what I'm doing. Oh, you guys are going to like this. I'm blocking the camera. Blocking the camera. Ooh, I think this looks pretty darn cool. Okay, hold on. Okay. I can't see comments just yet, guys, because I'm throwing all these on. Okay. Let me take you up higher. I like the way that looks. So the middle ones are all the cross blocks, which kind of looks like an Irish chain, and then the outer edges is the other blocks. So it like makes it look different. Kind of looks really cool. But I still want to sash it, honestly. Because it's not very big, and I want it to be bigger. Was this one made from fat quarters? Yes.
is, it looks really cool. No sashing? Okay, then I'll just border it with a white border and then the brownish color. I'm not even gonna move anything around. All right, guys, so I think this is how I'm gonna leave it then. No sashing, and then I'll just use that color that I chose for a border. See, I like when I just mess around with stuff. All right, so I'm gonna take the camera and get down off this chair before I fall on my ass. I'm literally standing on the chair, guys. Okay. So I'm gonna put one row at a time together. And I'll look at the comments in 2 seconds. Let me just put this up here. Like that. Back to the sewing machine. Let me look at comments and then I'll start picking them up off, picking the pieces up off the floor. Where was we? Just started my account. I was afraid to try Instagram. Still learning how to post and forget tagging. What's a hashtag? A hashtag is the pound sign, and then whatever the name and stuff is that you're putting, or whatever you want to write, like quilting for therapy or whatever you want to write in your hashtag. You have to have it all one word though, and then it goes specifically to a file. Just go to Tiffany's Quilting Life in the search bar. I don't have Instagram on this tablet, so I can't show you, but in the search bar, just go to my Tiffany's Quilting Life then, and there's everything of mine is hashtagged Tiffany's Quilting Life. So when you tap on it, it takes you to a folder specifically of everything that everyone's posted to Tiffany's Quilting Life. Oh, hi, Linda. Let's see. I have several things going at once, getting bored doing the same thing over and over. Pretty little squares. Who you calling square? Stitching or two fingers covering it in. Also, my way over on Instagram. I should do this my youth. It's catchy. I'm going to take Brandon to school in the morning, so I gotta fight myself to sleep. Good night, Sandy. I feel the same way. Switching variety is good. Awesome. Trying to hold out to see what Tiffany's final layout I'm baiting. Okay, Jill. My picture is a baby blue top sitting on a butterfly chair that's white. Okay. I dig it. Very nice. Pretty. Love the colors. Was this made from the fat quarters? Yes. I think I already answered that though. I went up and then back down again. I don't know why, because I think I missed something. Looks great. We don't need that, Tiff. Love it. I agree. No sashing. Simply adorable. Borders. No sashing. I love my local Joann's does 99-cent fat quarters. All right, Jill. Good night. How many fat quarters and solid color? 8 fat quarters and 2 yards of fabric. And so far it's lap size. It's not really that big, as big as I thought it would be. Honestly, with borders though, it will sit on a full-size bed, like I said in the first place, because I was thinking sashing and everything would make it full-size bed. So it's 2 yards, which is 8 fat quarters of the white, and then 2 yards of colors and or 8 fat quarters, so that you can mix colors up. All right, so I'm going to show you by turning the camera around how I pick up my rows and keep them in order, because I don't need to move anything around. It looks pretty darn balanced to me. I'm just going to turn the camera around and face it down. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to drop you. The only thing about doing it this way, camera down. So you can see from the first row, for those that are new to watching and learning to quilt, I'm going to go from that first row way over there. Is going to be considered row 1. Okay, and what I'm going to do is take my little notes. I'm not even going to bother with notes, honestly. I just won't turn my pieces. So row 1 is going to get like this, 1 on top of the other. So the first one goes on top of the second. Pick those 2 up, put it on top of the third, pick those 2 up on the fourth, those 2, fifth, sixth. There's row 1.
Same with row 2. First one, second one. Do not turn them, flip them, move them, or anything like that. I'm just gonna do that. And then I will just get up and pick one row up at a time when I sew them, and then I'll lay it back down and then sew my rows together. So this is how this works. And I think they're 10.5-inch blocks in total. By the way, just thought I'd let you know. Okay. Hoy. Give me a second to catch my breath. Ay, ay, ay. I get out of breath really, really, really easily, guys, lately. This stupid bronchitis like really got to me. It's kind of annoying, honestly. Let's see. Good night, Sue. Perfect timing. I need to go catch my bus. Glad I got to see the layout. Bye bye. All right, future cat. See you next time. That wore me out, Jeff. You're telling me. It's not that hard. I really want to put all my shelves on one wall and use the rest of this wall, even though the quilt is hanging here, as a design wall, but it's kind of impossible unless I just don't hang up quilts on the wall anymore. But I like hanging up the quilts, even though I do hang them in between over there on my clothesline that I made in here between the shelves. I mean, but I can't hang this size quilt. I left the house the other day and now I have a runny nose that won't stop. Hey, Jen, that sucks. I'm sorry. I notice like I'm almost every time I leave the house, I get some sort of something, but it's also mainly due to I live in a dry area. Dry is good, but it's been raining, so it's kicking up dry. So it's making it dusty and it's making me sniffly, but I don't think I'm sick. I just think it's the weather. Once the rain goes away, I'll dry back up again and it won't be runny and sound like that. It'll just be dry and there'll be no sucking it up. All right, let me grab row 1 now. I'm going to bring this closer to me so you guys can watch me sew it together. Plus, I don't want to trip over my cord. All right, I'm not going to flip, turn, or move. I picked it up from the floor this way, and I'm going to sew it together this way. Beverly asks, is there an IKEA near you? Oh, no. I don't even think there's an IKEA in Mojave County, honestly. Screw it. I'm just going to lay this right here. All right, so I'm going to take piece 1, not flipping or turning or moving anything, and piece 2, right sides together. There's 1 seam to match, and that's, well, 2 technically, the center seam, and then this 1. But it won't be that way with the rest of the blocks. I think it's only the outside blocks. And then my center seam. I'm not going to pin anything either. It should go together pretty quick too, actually. All right, next piece. Right sides together. I'm loving it because the original part of this is all the center that I created also creates the pinwheels. So that's even more positive. It looks really cool. Yep, this is just center seam. Oh, and the bottom on these ones. Okay. Now I see where I'm going. There we go. Stay straight. Next piece. And then this one only has the 1 seam right here to match. And
this metal. This is so gonna be awesome. Very, very fall-like, that's for sure. Even though it's not fall anymore. And it's hardly winter, honestly. Spring. And last one. That's the center seam. Okay, so row 1 done. I'm going to not move it. I'm just going to take it to the floor just like this. And I have to go around my cord every time. I'm not even going to press it. Pick up row 2. I think I'm just going to unplug my phone while I sew the rows together in hopes that it don't die. And just sew the rows together and be done with it. It's like, okay, it's holding the bipolar weather like we're getting here in Texas. Yes. Rain 4 hours, days, red mornings. Yeah, it's been raining here. Raining away. Started yesterday. And it's still raining now. Well, it's probably only sprinkling now because I don't hear the rain outside the window, but never know. Could be sprinkling. We have a skylight in the middle bathroom, the guest bathroom in this house, or second bathroom, whatever you want to call it. And it's annoying because when it starts pouring, it is so loud when it pours here because of that dang skylight. And since the skylight is in the middle of the house, in the middle of the bathroom, it literally just echoes through the whole entire house. It's very annoying. Very, very annoying. But we learned to live with it. I like my wind chimes better than listening to rain through that darn skylight. Sixty and a half inches wide by 70.5 inches long is what this will be before borders, I think. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's what it'll be. Doesn't seem that big though. All right, let me go lay this one down. Actually, put that together. That way it makes it fast. So these together first. Because I have a lot of nesting to do between everything. I always stop with my needle down at every junction. How wide are gonna, I don't know how wide my borders will be till I get to them. I think my battery is yelling at me. Gotta go for the night. Catch you all later. All right, Linda. Have a good night. I'll probably do 5-inch borders. I'll do a 2.5 inch all the way around of white to seal it, and then the bigger border to make it bigger. And it'll be that orange print. Unless one of the other prints that I just got yesterday would look good with this, but I don't know. I have to look. I don't think so. And none of them spoke to me yesterday. The ones that I got from Tammy as a gift. Okay, so first row and second row are now sewn together. I'm going to go just lay these on the floor. Grab the next row. So it's 6 across by 7 down, by the way, which worked out perfect. That's like a layer cake. 42 pieces. What are you guys all doing? Are you guys all just watching, or is anybody sewing? See, right back dog is knocking her water bowl around. Ay, ay, ay. Our cat does that. And his food bowl. All right, now I'm going to attach this to the other two. So first I'm going to lay it down to make sure everything is still the way I wanted it. Nothing got moved or shifted. Grab, attach, sew. Pick up crap that fell on the floor. Oops. Ugh, I got the chills. And I just nest my seams as I go. When doing stuff like this, guys, it's so easy to just nest them and go without pinning. And then I stop at that seam, let the needle stay down in that seam so that it stays nice before I get to the next one. And then I just adjust the rest of it with my fingers down lower. But then I've never really cared if I had matching seams that are perfect or anything. As long as it's done. Although over time, for you beginners, over time, it'll just happen naturally. Every seam will nest nicely. And you'll use pins less and less. I've learned that over time, and everything looks better without pins. All right, 3 rows together. Let me go throw this back down. We're at the next step. Hi, Tanya. I'm gonna finish some bags, lanyards, and keychains for an upcoming craft show. Hoping to make some money. That's cool. Beverly's just watching me. She's such a heifer. Runs the house. Very demanding. That's our cat. He's just the same way. I guess it's just all animals, honestly. And then sleeps the rest of the day. Unfortunately, that's one thing he does do quite often is sleeps. But when he's awake, he's the boss. Which is typical of cats and dogs anyway. And I'm not going to be able to press this whole entire thing very nicely because my ironing board is covered and I need to clean it off. Oh well, I'll still press it anyway. Or I can just add borders and then press the whole entire thing when I'm done. I have done that many times. Sleep and eat. Yep, sleep and eat. Bosses around. Exactly. Except I don't have to let mine out to go potty. Because my cat does not like outside. He absolutely hates it. He is not an outdoor cat whatsoever. And never has been either. I don't know what happened there. Just tangled up ever so slightly. It's doing it again. Oops. Sorry, I'm picking stuff up off the floor. You know that when you realize everything is all on the floor, you go for one thing and everything else is down there. All right, let's add this next row. Oh yes, I'll have this whole entire thing done. Yay! Okay. 2 cats. 1, That's all inside, and the one that goes potty and guard his yard. Alright, so I'm adding next row, and then I have 3 more rows to make after this. Goes pretty darn quick. Well, for me. I don't know about some of you, but for me, things do. I'm a rusher. I don't care about perfection, I just rush. Plus, I only have so much time, you know. I do have to try to sleep so that my aunt can come tomorrow and I can be a little energized to go hang out, although I'm hyper whether I sleep or not. Okay, I keep hitting the screen. I'll move it over. I seem very focused, and I'm sorry for that, but when I'm trying to hurry, my focus comes into play. I do have to put the things under my door because I think they're going to wake somebody. So after I put this row down on the floor, I'm going to put the thingies under my door. All right, I'll be right back in the camera, 2 seconds. Next row. I'm back that quick. See, I decided to I put towels down in front of my door. It kind of drowns the sound or dulls the sound a little bit. Not trying to wake anybody. That was the only good part about being outside in the garage. But the bad part about being in the garage is can't do this in the summertime. So uh-oh, what'd I do? What'd I do? No. This freaking iPad. 2 cats in my life. Growing up, never as an adult preferred dogs. If I ever had another cat, it would have to be full-blood Persian. Interesting. Mine's a rare snowshoe. He's like a mix of a Siamese. It was an accident found when breeding Siamese cats. So he's a Siamese kind of cat. Two more rows after this to sew on. Oh yeah, almost good. Borders shouldn't take long at all. Borders should go super duper quick.
2 more rows. All right, I'm gonna put this one on. Yeah, I am gonna have to press this. I don't like that it's not laying as flat as I would like because I have to flip some of the seams when I'm sewing it. So I'm gonna have to press it, definitely. So I'm gonna have to take all my stuff off the ironing board and put it on my chair or on the floor or the chair, probably on the chair. Now it's getting awkward. All right. Wow, there's 32 of you here. Look at that. 32 fellow non-sleepers. Crazy insomniacs. What were you thinking? Sorry. Not sorry. I'm silly at night. It's not my fault. How many of you's out there attitude or whatever, your way of yourself changes at night? Are you like sillier, hyper, or are you meaner and grumpier? I want to know. I'm the silly hyper type. I get more done at night than I do during the day. Way more done at night. Except for cooking. I'm gonna get no cooking done at night, obviously. Can't hang out in the kitchen when I have to keep the house dark. Alright, I'm gonna go throw this down, make the next 2 rows. Turn. Beverly is calmer. Same here too. If I get more done at night and early in the morning, come afternoon, I just have no energy. That's me. I get hyper at night, get sleepy and tired during the day. See, I think we are just all alike, and that is why we are all friends. So much in common. This whole being awake and getting stuff done. Of course, I know I don't get much done when I watch other YouTubers, so I know maybe during live streams you probably don't get much done. But because I know I don't. Maybe you do. I just know that more gets done at night during the middle of the night than during the day ever.
I know that a lot of you aren't as talkative at night, though. Unless the lot of you tonight are actually watching from other devices where you can't chat. Because my normal videos, there's a lot of us talking and I have a hard time keeping up with my comments. Unless my iPad is just not caught up or something. I'm not sure. Seems to be working though. My mom and my grandma. Oh, let's see. Hold on. I get my night owl from my mom. She was the same way. Not me. I don't even get it from my dad. I'm the only one in my family that is this way. My whole family grew up needing their sleep. And if they didn't get it, they were crabby. All right, I'm going to put this row down there for now. And then the next one I'm going to make real quick and then just have to sew them on. That way, because it's only 2 more rows anyway. Nothing got turned or moved. So I just get this done real quick and then sew one and then sew the other one on. I just love creating new things. This is so cool. It's like it creates the pinwheels within the center of the quilt top, and then the outside has pinwheels. Well, block pinwheels, you know what I mean. Because they're straight, but still, I think it looks cool. Which way does that seam go? Lots of seam flipping. I definitely don't get anything done during the day. My husband is back home from the nursing home for good. Nighttime is my only time now. Oh, you know, I get you. With the girls here, for me, it's the same thing. They're here. So Mondays, Sunday evenings, and every night I can get things done. But some nights I don't really want to do anything. I do have my my little times where I kind of just want to be alone and stay in bed and watch TV, you know. All right, let me hook these 2 together and then I'll hook them both on to the top equipment piece. And that way, all I have to do is hold the whole thing up and then put it together. I love nighttime phones not ringing and most people are asleep, so no one to bother yet. Exactly. Jim agrees too. Take care of yourself too. And being a caregiver is hard at times. I know. Yep, I know. I took care of my dad for a while. He's a stubborn old fart, I tell you. Ugh. Very stubborn. Maybe that's where I get my stubborn. Because I can be stubborn too.
just not like him. Alright, let's put this now onto the other piece. Make sure that's the one that goes there, and it is. Now sew it on. Look at that. And then I can press it. Okay, I keep pressing buttons on my screen, having it that way. Stop! I really don't like iPhone, guys. I'm trying to read the other screen, but it's hard because it pops up and then it goes away, and it pops up and goes away really easily. Okay. Keep sewing, Tiffany. Keep sewing. Next. Oops, my hand was in the wrong area under there. Trying to get that to lay straight. Pulling on the wrong fabric. Look at this. You guys might be able to see this finished in tonight's video. Yay! If I can get to the border really quickly, like there's less starts and stops in borders. So right now I have to stop every seam, but in a border I won't have to do that. Okay, almost. Almost. I gotta turn the iron back on and clean my ironing board off. All right, guys, I have a top. Just needs borders and pressing. I really need to press this. I'm going to measure it right now, though, without pressing it and see. I'll be right back in the screen in 2 seconds. And yes, I use a tape measure. So 70, like I said, and a half by 60. That's what it is so far, 60 by 70. Turn the iron back on. You guys get to watch me clean my shelf off. We're going to plug this phone back in also while we're at it, just in case. Or else I don't want it to die. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was getting low again. I don't know how much longer this thing's going to last.
Next project gets to go here. Oh my goodness. This will be, I know it seems kind of dark, but this will be the border fabric. I like it. It reminds me because this has pumpkins on in the pieces, so I think it is perfect because it's dark and it'll help bring it to life more. I like using stuff like that. Let's bring it to life. Over there, there, this over here, and slide away from the wall. Cool part is my ironing board is 64 inches. This is 60. Makes it so much easier to press. Look at that. 2 rows at a time. All right. Okay, these are the parts where I wish I had a quartered iron because I could feel the heat trying to leave this thing. I think that's the only reason why I need a corded iron. So I'm going to do the top side first, and then I'll turn it around and force seams to go nicely where I want them to. For now, I'm just pressing from here. From the top. I think this looks so neat. I know I'm being silly. Okay, so I won't hang it upside down. All right, now to flip it over. Fold the seams the way I want them. Which there's not very many to turn, just pretty much between the rows. Oh man, it's gonna take forever. I don't know if I want to do this right now. Maybe I'll do it off camera. I'll just use Squeak tomorrow. I'll just use Squeak tomorrow to do that. Not mood. All right, so let's turn this so you can see me hold this part up for now. You guys see that? That's so cool. And see, the blocks themselves created this right here. Technically, this is not the block. This, hold on. The block is this right here. So the secondary was this, and then adding that to the end created these like L-shaped things next to the pinwheel. This on every other one though. So there's that. So now for some borders. I'm gonna go white first, but I'm just gonna do, yeah, 2.5 inch. That's what I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. I need 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Technically, I need like 7.5 and 7.5 strips. Uh-oh. Where'd the white go? I buried it. Man. Gotta have fabric to cut. All right, so now, oops, sorry guys. Come down here, cut some strips from this. Man, I need to press this now too. What the heck? Give me 2 seconds. Let's just come over to the ironing board real quick. Sorry for all the moving. Hi, Brenda. Absolutely gorgeous. Great job. Love the colors. Looks so beautiful together. All right. Let's press this real quick because I have a big cutout right here on the end. So I just need this side from my border. Oh man, it's like super funky too. Oh well, I'm gonna make it straight. Way crooked. Probably could just save this for tomorrow. I've already been on 2 hours, and 2 hours is my top. So I could just press this while we chit chat for a second. And I think I'll just put the rest of it together tomorrow because it's already been 2 hours and I didn't even realize that. I don't know, maybe not tomorrow, but the next night, I mean, because my aunt will be here tomorrow. And it'll take a minute to press this. So far, at least the main part of the top is together. Oh. Okay, so am I out of water again? Plus I'm out of water again, and I need to fill this back up. So, all right, guys, I think, and then finish tomorrow with a, or not tomorrow, but the next night with a border. I'm going to go around it with white, and then I'm going to do probably the other color, that dark color, with a 5.5, so it'll finish at 5. I'll cut a 5.5-inch piece and it should finish at 5. That'll be good. All right, so I'm gonna hold it up one more time right here and show you guys real quick one more time, and then we'll do the border later because it's been 2 hours. I don't know how much you could see in the screen. Sorry. Let's go up a little higher. And up even more higher. That's as much energy as I got, guys. Yes. Well, they're pumpkins and fruits or vegetables, pumpkins and squashes. So fall stuff with the green and the creams. So I figured that dark print next to it, oh, it'll be after the white, obviously. See how that brings out all the color? It draws it out more. So that's what I'm going to use. So I'll do that on 2 nights from now. Plus it'll give me time off screen tomorrow when I can have a little bit of time while my aunt's resting or something. I can press all these seams on this facing a different way using squeak, because he's a corded iron and he just makes too much noise for nighttime. So, all right, guys. Let's see. It really brings, yes, it does. Definitely brings out the colors. All right, guys. Very earthy. All right, so I thank you for joining me for Insomniac Quilting Series today. This was episode 28, I think. Yeah, 28. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe, like, share my videos, and I appreciate you all getting in your pajamas and hang out with me when we can't sleep. So I'll see you guys next time, okay? Bye.